Hi guys, this episode of The Read is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the easiest way to create a beautiful website, blog, or online store for you and your ideas. Squarespace features an elegant interface, beautiful templates, and incredible 24/7 customer support, and you can try them today. Enter offer code READ at checkout to get 10% off. That's it. You just go to squarespace.com and enter offer code READ at checkout to get 10% off. Squarespace, build it beautiful. And now let's get on to the London show. Hey guys, it's Crissle, and it's a little weird to be in the studio by myself this week. Kid Fury and I planned to come back and just kind of do a regular show again and tell you guys all about Europe and London and all that. But unfortunately, we have suffered a loss, and so instead, we are bringing to you the audio from our London show. We had a great time. Thank you so much to everyone who came out. This does cut out a little bit, like right before the reads start, but it's most of the show, and so we hope that you guys just kind of get a chance to listen to it and kind of experience the same love and the vibe that we felt in London, because it was truly special and amazing. So thanks again to everyone who came out, and I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Testing. Oh, hi.
Hi, everybody.
Are you Snapchatting?
I just had to get a picture of them. Look how hyped they are. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Thanks, London.
Oh my God.
Oh, y'all are nice.
Excited. I don't know if you can see my face with my vampire hunter hat on. How are you? You look good.
Well, welcome to the Read London. Our very first show in Europe. Thank y'all so much for coming out tonight.
Yeah, we're very, very excited.
We hope you guys are ready to ask questions during the listener letter portion. So just be thinking about what you want to ask. We'll ask you guys to come down a little bit later. But welcome again.
You don't have to discuss it yet. You just think of something in your head. And you can turn to your neighbor and say later, is this okay? No? Because some of y'all like to come up here and talk about each other, and then that becomes a mess.
Pointing at your sisters and shit. It's rude.
Well, you know, we're here. We're entirely American and just invading your homes. So sorry. I really didn't know what to expect when I got here, because I feel like everybody outside of America hates us.
It's probably true.
And who could blame you?
America's pretty shit, we know. Yeah, they're like, yeah, bad. Girl.
It's kind of awful. But thanks for coming out and listening and things of that nature. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to talk about really stupid famous people.
Where is Adele? Does she live by here? No? Nowhere near here? Okay.
Let me take this out.
What about Skepta? Is he by here? Oh, y'all know. Oh, of course y'all know Skepta. You don't know Skepta?
Bitch, of course I know Skepta. I'm surprised you do.
Are you joking?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're Beats One.
Yeah, you know, I'm worldwide. Always on. That was nice. Thanks, all.
All right. Well, I'm going to use... I said famous people. I feel like that was a stretch, because the first person we're talking about is Bow Wow.
Did y'all ever get Bow Wow over here? You did? Okay.
She toured when she was like 10 or something.
Oh, Like Mike.
Wow.
That shitty movie.
I cannot believe your immediate reference is that horrible movie. Didn't he have, he had like some magic sneakers or something, and it turned him to a...
And so he was like 13 playing in the NBA. Right.
He was likable back then. He had the cornrows and like...
Adorable.
We thought he was being homeschooled.
It's all over now, though.
So now he's dating this girl from Love and Hip Hop.
Do y'all get American TV over here? You do. Okay. I don't know. I don't get British TV. All I get is the BBC.
Although we were in the hotel room and I was struggling to find, the only thing that I recognized was Nickelodeon. And so everything else I kind of just scrolled through, and I started to watch like British soap operas and stuff, which are fascinating. They're so good. Those white people be going off on each other. And their accents.
Yes.
And you know, dumb Americans, like, Americans typically feel like they hear a British accent and they just think that you're the smartest fucking person in the world because it was just like...
Because your accents make you sound so classy. What's the game show where they have like a little animation and you have to guess the phrase? That's cute. That's a cute show. I saw that. It was on TV today. And y'all get the Tonight Show, but y'all get it a day late, but with no commercials. So I guess that's worth it. Anyway.
We were watching NCIS, and when it goes to commercial, it's like U.S. crime drama sponsored by Kia. Like,
sponsored by Kia.
We're paying your shit programs over here, but we're not paying for them. Anyway, Bow Wow. See how we don't care?
Oh, yeah.
He posted something on Facebook that said this. Ooh, it's great. He says, I see my exes still stalk my life via social. Period. Social period. Security number. What the fuck? Anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Quite funny because I forgot y'all even existed. We could say the same thing about you.
Why are you playing? Who the hell are you, sir?
If I don't stand next to him, they get no shine. There's nothing to talk about. Only one succeeded. The rest was onto something, then fell off.
Who cares?
Shad.
No.
Your rap career died along with Smart Guy.
He was not a smart
You
guy.
got fired from 106 in Park. Now you're dating a thought from reality TV and struggling to pay child support. Every single one of your exes is doing better than you are. What are you talking about?
Even
Sierra.
Even fucking Sierra. Oh, never mind. I'm sure
How
y'all did
dare
get
you?
that song.
Who else dated Bow Wow? Angela Simmons dated him. She's been better than you since birth.
That's true. She didn't even have to try.
And the only other one we know about is his baby's mama, who, I mean, I don't know if she's receiving the checks, but either way, she wins. Like, you're a loser.
Right. So who is stalking him on the internet and for what? Like, you ain't doing nothing to stalk. You act like you Beyoncé out here, nigga.
Bow Wow has a very skewed idea of what Bow Wow is. Did you see that clip of him where he was like walking down the street with a hood on his head?
No.
And there was a whole bunch of kids from 106 in Park.
Oh, yes.
And he was like, shh, they don't know it's me. Oh my gosh.
Them kids
Bitch, everybody knows that shit. They just don't give a fuck. Bitch, what are you talking about?
And even if they do see you, do you think they gonna run and like...
Oh my God. He really still thinks it's 2001.
You're not One Direction, sir. These kids don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody running after Bow Wow's bitch ass. Anything to be on TV, watch him end up on Love and Hip Hop, whatever the hell. Yep, watch him. Because what else does he have to do? Voiceovers?
I think that they said that they weren't going to do Love and Hip Hop, but I'm also pretty sure that they were gunning for like a spin-off of their own, to which Mona Me Entertainment said, for what? Moving on. Oh, speaking of kids and child support, Chris Brown won
Lord
joint
God.
custody of Paycheck.
Why? Joint custody of little direct deposit. Every 4 days.
She's the cutest thing.
She is.
I have
Looks
this
like a
I
mama.
love celebrity babies for some reason, even when their parents ain't shit. It's just so nice to see. I don't know. I guess one day I'll actually be a parent. But like royalty is another one of those celeb babies that totally gets it. And you can see in her face, she's like, oh my God, when will these fake ass gangsta niggas go home? Like, all I want to do is watch Little Bill or whatever's on TV for kids these
I don't
days.
even know what babies watch anymore.
CBBS. What is it?
Shapes and colors and shit on
Kid,
Nick
what is
Baby or something.
The BBs? Close enough. That shit was on TV last night too. I was just scrolling through, just trying to get acquainted. Like I didn't
anything.
know. It just had a bunch of colors, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch this. Anyway, so he went to court this past weekend with his child's mother, Nia. She was requesting $15,000 a month in child support.
Oh, girl.
The judge said, oh, no, girl.
You don't need no damn $15,000 to nurse this baby.
What the fuck are you putting in the formula? Crude oil? What's wrong? 15 grand. He takes care of the baby. You always see him with the baby.
Yeah, he is always with her. He might not be, actually taking care of her, but she's there.
I'm sure.
And alive in his presence, so.
I'm sure he takes great care.
But she's still getting her $2,500, which is not bad.
Look, I'm going to be...
Christian?
No, I'm going to say it.
Okay.
Forgive me, because Chris Brown ain't shit either. But man, you opened your legs and allowed this man to shoot up your club.
Chris Brown, of all people.
When you had a man and kids already, then you named the child royalty.
Money.
You better take that $2,500 and them fucking Lunchables or whatever the hell else and
girl.
beat feet, girl. That's as best as it's gonna get.
Especially if she's switching houses every 4 days, like, girl.
Clearly, Nan, one of y'all got your shit together, so just take what you can get. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised if you see any of that money anyway, as much as Chris Brown loves to do drugs.
We have to keep the prayer line open for royalty, though. Because this can't be good. Joint custody with Chris Brown as your daddy, like...
Either way, you're fussed, right? Like...
It's only a matter of time before that blows up in her face.
She can't even perform Classic Man by her damn self in the back of that. You seen that video?
See that video of her in the car seat?
And
trying
she was
to jam.
vibing. This is my shit. And then all of a sudden, this stranger ass face comes into the frame and she's like, this wasn't a joint performance.
It's not a duo, actually.
All right, well, I'm going to be over here by myself.
This is my choreo. And here you
I like
come.
her. I'm a fan.
Fucking up my Snapchat.
Also a fan of Northwest, but they got to stop letting that baby put her mouth on glass and shit like that. Like
that was nasty.
So cute, but now
yes.
See.
And that's another one to pray for, whoever's inside Kim Kardashian's uterus right now. Did you see her with that draped, she has on some kind of bra thing and then some kind of lace something draped over. I don't know what the fuck Kanye is doing with her ass. Like, and I don't know why she still agrees to it. She just lets him dress her up in whatever the fuck and go outside just like that.
But I thought Kim Kardashian's whole entire thing for her entire career was being attached to a man. Like, isn't that all she's like? Being attached to a man and selling lip gloss or whatever and water. So, true. I mean, put it on. Like, she doesn't have a problem with it.
But you know what you're here for, right? Like, you signed up for this. Go on and put on these outfits. The slave couture.
Right.
Kanye
Even if it makes you look crazy.
$900 distressed khakis. My nigga, who is paying for this? Hobo shoes. No, sir. I fucking don't think so.
It's like they take, like, Topshop and put it in a blender.
Yep.
And then charge you $5,000 for it.
Let's take everything out of Topshop and fuck it up.
I thought we were new slaves, Kanye, so you can't give a bitch a discount? When is this going on clearance? Because I'm not buying it. The Weeknd. Thank you, I agree.
Y'all are over it. Is he British? No. Hey, bitch, hell no, that ain't our motherfucking problem.
The Weeknd is from Canada, I think.
Oh, okay. Well.
So, you know, he still doesn't do his hair.
That's why he's in his feelings all the time.
So apparently he's dating this girl, Bella Hadid, who is the 18-year-old little sister of Gigi, who is, I guess, this super...
Somebody.
You know who she is? And this is a random fact that maybe two of you will get. Yolanda Foster's daughter.
Oh,
from
Gigi.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yolanda Foster, the frail white woman.
This is one of those girls too. The Weeknd is 25. She's
everybody. Y'all ain't shit.
18. She's also best friends with Kylie Jenner.
So this is getting grosser.
So Kylie is just going around recruiting all the jailbait to date grown-ass niggas just like her. Now here's the thing. A lot of people say, you know, there's not a huge difference between 18 and 25. Like in terms, sure, in years, like whatever. But in mental,
right,
emotional,
as far as, like,
spiritual, right.
There should be a huge difference between 18 and 25 and 25 and 32 and so on and so forth. Like, you should be an adult. Why are 25-year-old men even looking for 18-year-old white girls to be with? What's wrong with 25-year-old white girls? Go exploit their asses. But at least she's 18. Tiger started with that little girl when she was like 15 years old. So at least this one is technically an adult.
We'll get to those idiots in a second. But I just feel like, you know, there's something to be said about these niggas who are out here renting cars and paying taxes and shit, and they want to date an 18-year-old. What the fuck are you, like, you trying to buy this bitch colored pencils, you fucking creep? And I never liked Weeknd, his fake-ass Michael Joseph Jackson falsetto bitch. Go sit down somewhere.
Black people will never let you cook with a fucking falsetto. It will always be compared to MJ, and it will always fall short.
Did you see his performance at the? Yes, you did.
I did. Of course, yeah, right. We watched that mess together.
He tried to do like the little dances and everything. Bitch, if you don't sit your pineapple head ass down somewhere, ugh. Now I have way more reasons not to see it for him, because what in hell? Singing about coke.
I really think people are just mad at The Weeknd because he's not Michael Jackson and he tries to be.
Nah.
Like, I think if he was his own original artist, people wouldn't give him as much shit. But the fact that he tries to sound like MJ and that Can't Feel My Face sounds like it was a discarded Michael Jackson record, I think that's the problem with him.
My problem with him is I don't like the sound of his voice. I don't understand him at all. And he always looks like his food stamps are late. Like, he always looks like he just has this like he waiting on some mail that didn't arrive on time or something. Like, bitch.
All right.
Speaking of Kylie Jenner, this is a very, very, very odd.
Everybody is weary.
Odd story. Did you say weary?
Weary.
I said very.
Oh, no, I'm saying these people are weary of that little girl. Like,
oh, gotcha.
Already.
Well, this is an... So, there are two rappers by the names of Ink Monster and Stitches.
Stitches?
It doesn't matter. You can forget them as soon as you leave here. It's like, I promise. Ink Monster is a black man with loads of tattoos all over his face and the rest of wherever. Stitches is a white man with a mohawk and a bunch of tattoos, including stitches on the outsides of his mouth. So he kind of looks like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. He uses the word nigga a lot.
Nope. I don't know why I didn't think y'all knew what that meant. Like, damn, it's not another galaxy. Of course y'all know.
Nigga?
Yeah. I never
You know
been
the
here
people
before.
that invented that word came from over here.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I have forgot. Never know what American whites did on their own. They don't know what they did on their own either, so.
They don't know that shit either. They swear to God that they just came out of the ground over there. Like, anyway, so these two random rappers created a diss record for Tyga entitled "The Fuck You Pussy Nigga," something like that.
I want to hear it. Kind of. No, I didn't mean play it. Oh, this is the white boy.
No, don't jig, don't dance. I saw you right there.
Right, she like,
got her life. Like, I caught you, and that was unnecessary because you're gonna feel crazy in a second when I tell you the rest of this goddamn story.
That's her shit.
So,
Fuck what y'all said, the be hot.
So apparently these two rappers are claiming that they slept with Kylie Jenner while she was dating Tyga.
They probably did.
And I would be like, part of me is shocked because they're both so hideous, like so ugly. You know, like ugly people who also then go, like Lil Wayne, that like go out of their way past your natural ugly to be even more like, it's like you were born and you just kind of didn't feel so great about yourself, so you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna be hideous. Like, I'm just gonna be the ugliest bitch on two legs, because why not? But of course, they have these photos with Kylie. One of them has the DMs with Kylie.
Of course they do.
It seems pretty factual, but it's like, what are you supposed to do past that? Like, okay, y'all fucked her, but Tyga's not gonna go anywhere because she pays his bills and puts food in him.
Who even is supposed to care that these two random rappers nobody has heard of fuck Kylie Jenner? Kylie and Tyga's relationship is not something we give a damn about.
Right. Like,
so
we want to see them stay together.
Who's gonna be like, oh, Kylie Jenner, that whore, cheating on Tyga? What?
Oh, no.
Not that union.
I really wanted to see Tyga and Kylie stick it out.
If Kylie and Tyga can't make it, y'all, can't nobody make it. Nobody was saying that. These niggas not Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Y'all not Bobby and Whitney. Well, they might. No. Whitney is legend. I won't do that to her.
And Whitney was the older one.
I won't do that. I won't compare her to a Kardashian.
Oh, you just gave me the perfect segue. Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Actually, I'm going to save that for last because it's the most absurd. Let's stick to niggas. Rick Ross and his... You can groan even though he's from Miami. I don't give a shit. None of us ever liked him.
Y'all hate everybody.
So he has a baby mom named Tia Kemp. And he's apparently now dating a stripper from Texas by the name of Lyra Galore.
Lyra, like the money? Lyra, that's the currency somewhere.
Yes, it is. So...
Y'all smart.
So do strippers not use their real names outside of the strip club, or is that like something that you just call yourself for the rest of your life? Like Black Chyna's name is still Black Chyna.
Yeah. I actually don't even know what her real name is. It could be Ashley, and that would be totally foreign to me. Like, I think she's gonna go by that forever. If that's what you're known for, then why switch it up?
I mean, it was in a Drake song. I mean, I'd keep it too.
This is probably one of Drake's exes, a stripper in Houston. Like a 90% chance that's Drake's ex.
Or at least he listened to some smooth jazz with her and like, oh, so.
Right. He played her some smooth tunes after hours and she was like, so. That story will live on forever.
So Rick Ross apparently bought this woman jewelry and a car or some shit and like got her name tattooed on him. He should at least put it underneath his titty so you don't have to see it. Like, so it's
so
there,
when she lifts it up,
but like
to wash
also
it.
not.
Disgusting, gross.
So Rick.
So it must be real love then, if he's tattooing her name.
His baby mother was upset. Blasted him on social media for it, and oh, how could you? And you know, typical ghetto shit that I love. And then he got upset over this and decided to send his niggas to go and get the car.
From
his baby's mother's car.
Okay.
That he purchased, I guess, for her to drive their son to and from school and, you know, maybe the hospital if he ever in case of ever, you know, just a vehicle to survive with the child that you helped produce. But I guess because she upset him, he decided to have some people go and steal the vehicle. So, baby mama Tia posted it on Instagram. In several photos, she tagged people like LeBron James and French Montana, Diddy.
Young lady, what are you doing? For what?
People that she knows they're friends with him, and she would say things like, "Teach him how to be a real boss. Like, these ain't boss moves. He's a hoe. He steals cars."
I mean, I know you upset, but did he not log in on the Instagram to help you out, bitch? He's not He's not gonna go look at his notification and be like, oh, Ross baby mama need me.
Why don't you tag the police, Tia? Why don't you tag somebody who could do something about it? French Montana is not leaving Khloe Kardashian's vagina to help you find your damn car.
Right.
Not that I don't feel like it's awful, because it is terrible.
It is. That's a fucked up thing to do, but girl.
And Rick Ross deserves to choke on a lemon pepper wing for that. Not die, but just hiccup.
Choke. Get some splinters stuck in his throat.
Shame.
Shit like that.
Rick's friend said this to TMZ. Yeah, he took the car, but it's not theft since Rick paid for it. The fact that Tia says it belongs to their son is kind of a stretch. Rick lets Tia use it to drive the kid to school, but it's always been in Rick's name. So if she uses the car to drive the child to school, how is it a stretch to say, shut up, bitch? I'm so sick and tired of these rap niggas and all these other hood boogers, friends, being in the middle of all of their fucking marital affair.
Right.
Get a job.
Oh yeah, because Chris Brown's friends love to speak up and be like, oh, Karrueche can't go nowhere. Who the fuck? Nobody was fucking you. Why are you even talking right now?
We don't even know who the fuck you are. Can you dance and sing too, bitch?
Oh, unnamed ass, anonymous source ass friends.
You need to remain backstage by the crafts table and just enjoy the crackers and cheese, bitch.
That's all you do.
Thank God that you grew up with that nigga. Shut up.
You show up on set and eat up all the food, drink the liquor, take selfies with the fucking girls working, and then you go home. Shut the hell up.
Do you want to talk about Serena Williams?
It's a little heartbreaking, but we can stand regardless because she's still everything, so.
So, you know.
I'm glad a British girl didn't beat her because. Y'all just got paper floating down from the ceilings and shit.
Dreaming of a white Christmas? So, you know, Serena was probably just a little burned out from constantly devastating women in tennis. And she took a loss yesterday.
Friday? I don't know what day it is here.
Yes.
Okay. The jet lag got me fucked up.
I can't remember the woman's name. Something
Something
Roberta
Italian.
Vinci.
We didn't really care what her name was.
No, her name's Roberta.
Fuck her.
Vinci. Anyway, she beat this machine. And I just kind of feel like, you know, Serena, like I've said, sometimes she has to let these other bitches win so that she can come back and dominate. You see, they dropped them tickets from $240 down to or $250 down to like $40.
Yeah. The U.S. Open damn near free now. If y'all can get over there, you can get in. It ain't shit. Because don't nobody want to go watch women's tennis without Serena or Venus in it. That's just the fucking truth. Don't nobody want to watch them two bitches.
The U.S. Open literally was like, don't nobody want to see this. How can you feel to have beat Serena Williams? And the U.S. Open, it was like, if you want this ticket, bitch, it's like, here, you can have it. Because don't nobody want to see that. Like, I'm standing right here. Like, I want.
Some people spent thousands on those tickets and nobody wants to go anymore. So, I mean, I guess she can revel in her victory, but you still kind of really like, oh yeah, I just won, but nobody
I wanted to hug her
see
so
me.
bad.
Oh, Serena, yeah.
She looked so over it, and they asked, like in the press thing afterwards, she was kind of like, I don't really want to talk about it. And they asked her, I guess, about the woman who beat her, and she said something like, you know, she played like the game of her life. That's not even, please. She's like, you know, she's 33, she's playing late in age, and, you know, I can't say anything, but she played her absolute best. No, but that's the gag. It's like she's saying that this bitch is elderly. Like, she was like, she's 33, you know. She did her best.
Was she just like listing facts about this one?
And then she got in the car with Drake and left.
Yeah, I did see that. She and Drake were like, all right, well, we can get the fuck up out of here now. It's enough of that.
You know that she went home to like a lavender bubble bath. Poetry. That hotline was blinging.
Some yo-yo ma.
You know, Drake's there to make you feel better, I'm sure.
Let her talk about her feelings, rub her feet.
But she's still the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So apparently there's a Whitney Houston world tour happening next year.
No, there sure isn't. Not my God.
You might ask, how would Whitney Houston go on a world tour?
White people and they shenanigans. What the fuck? It better not be no fucking hologram neither. It better not be.
So there's a company called Hologram USA.
Honestly, I see why y'all hate America, because all the shit we come up with.
And apparently they are ready to launch a global tour with a Whitney Houston hologram next year. You might ask, how are they allowed to do that? Here's a quote from Pat Houston. I hate her. I cannot stand this. She says it's a great opportunity for her fans to see a reinvention of one of the most celebrated female artists in history.
Ma'am, bitch.
And to continue a legacy of performances that will not be forgotten in years to come. To see a reinvention of one of the
It's pixels and light, you dumb bitch. You can stay at home and put that shit on YouTube on the big screen for free. Why the fuck would you pay to go watch a hologram of Whitney Houston and then let some nigga backstage press and play on the greatest hit CD? She's not singing. You know it's a recording, right? A recording you could probably get your damn self.
Have they ever done another hologram besides that Tupac shit that they did at
Oh yeah, they tried the Michael Jackson hologram, and that
one.
was why don't y'all just let the dead rest, please? When people depart this fuck ass earth, let them be gone. Quit bringing them back. I know
it's
Whitney.
creepy.
Right,
When Tupac came out and was like, "What's up, Coachella? It's July 2000," and they're like, "What? Oh my God!"
Because niggas already didn't think he was dead. That didn't help at all.
Right.
That nigga held up a
I
newspaper.
knew it. He backstage, my nigga. I knew it. Pac, we got your back. No, he is dead.
He's
and
dead.
This is weird.
And Whitney is dead. And let them be dead. Jesus. That family is so fucking greedy, though.
Bobby Christina just passed.
died. Just like not even a month ago.
And here you are pimping out her mama again for some coins. Pat, sit your monkey ass down.
Probably just waiting on Bobby Chris to die so she could do it without no legal troubles, because I'm sure Bobby Christina was in charge of everything and couldn't take it, didn't want to be around that fuck ass family neither. God bless her soul. Like,
Jesus. Well, I'm not going, because I've got things like YouTube and DVDs and things if I want to reminisce on Whitney Houston. I don't have to go and see some pixels and a bunch of ones and zeros stand up.
Y'all better go pull up Whitney's videos on fucking Vivo and call it a damn night. Ain't nobody, who is paying for that?
It's probably gonna call people up to the stage and shit. I can't do that. That's weird.
But you gonna interact with the fucking hologram?
They said it's gonna be interactive.
So
And
Whitney
feature
gonna be
the
shouting
singers. Interactive and feature the singer's greatest hits alongside as yet unannounced special guests. So Big L, Big Pun, Left Eye, and a whole bunch of other damn motherfuckers are probably gonna come out and do collabs and shit with her. No, I'm good, please.
Oh my God, no. Even worse if it's like people who are still alive on stage, interacting and singing with this hologram. Roll Aretha's ass out here and let her do something. The devil is a liar. I sure won't. I rebuke it.
Whitney's mama is already over Aretha.
God damn, this is wrong.
Well, anyway, that was the Hot Topics.
Hey y'all, the second season of the hit Adult Swim comedy Black Jesus is already in full swing. It airs at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific and 10 p.m. Central, only on Adult Swim. Black Jesus is, of course, created by Aaron McGruder, the award-winning genius behind The Boondocks. It stars Slink Johnson, and Black Jesus asks the questions, what would happen if Jesus lived in modern-day Compton? It's hilarious, and this season, Jesus and his crew face their biggest challenge yet, going legit. The all-star cast features Charlie Murphy, John Witherspoon, Corey Holcomb, Andrew Fuller, Andrew Bachelor, and Angela Gibbs, all the Negro favorites. Black Jesus takes on today's issues with a blend of street knowledge and outrageous comedy. So again, every Friday on Adult Swim, 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, 10 p.m. Central. And remember, Black Jesus loves your bitch ass by default. Thanks.
Typically, when we do a live show, if there's anything in entertainment that we missed, you can feel free to blurt it out and we'll cover it before we move on. Is there anything you want us to discuss?
Who?
Oh, Grace Jones reading the fuck out of everybody.
Grace Jones. Oh, Grace Jones came for everybody.
But did she lie?
Nah. She was like, well, actually, this bitch, that bitch, them two bitches, and them bitches over there are all trying to be me. And you're welcome.
But she's not lying. Anyway, she
Right.
said, I don't remember the exact quote, and I can't pull it up. She said something along the lines of, like, the problem with people like Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus and all these other stars is that they don't have, like, a long-term goal. They reach their goals very quickly, and then they be satisfied, and then someone else comes and takes your place, bitch, because all you want to do is be famous real quick, and you got that. They see your recipe, and somebody else is going to come along and be you. She said, if you don't have a long-term goal or plan, you'll just be a passing trend. And I said, look at this read.
Which is true.
Grace Jones is 60-something?
Yeah.
And still out here and I bet you she'll beat your ass too. She also said something about Rihanna copying her with this body paint, and she's like, when I have it, it's skin, it's on my skin, it's paint to skin. She had her paint on a bodysuit, so.
But Rihanna has always given Grace Jones like props, and so have the rest
Not
of the girls.
enough.
Oh. Say it louder, bitch.
Not good enough for her, I guess.
Well, I mean, when you Grace Jones, I guess you can just be petty, like, cause you see, ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody gonna come for Grace Jones.
Who?
Right, not a damn soul.
She'll
Even
bite
Beyonce
your
was
throat
like,
out.
well, all right, girl, I'm gonna just get back on this boat and go back about my life. Me
Rihanna's
and my
too
tall
busy
ass
making
baby.
out. Rihanna's too busy making out with Travis Scott.
Ugh.
His album's good.
Okay, but he looked
Yeah,
like
his
that.
face is not, but his album is great.
His face is not.
And her album needs to come out at some point. So if that nigga's gone, she's probably like, look, executive produced this shit, expedite this release, honey, and I'll grind on you to some red rap. Some Beanie Man.
What else did we miss?
Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm so sorry that y'all even have to hear about that shit. Like, you didn't do anything to deserve that over here at all.
I did watch the first episode, but now I can't remember what happened.
Oh, I'll catch you up.
Okay.
So, let's just discuss the things that matter.
Oh,
not
Tiara
Ray
Marie.
J. Not her either. She looks like the little ghetto mermaid. Tiara, take it out. Marion's baby mama needs to take this out. It's not for everybody, girl. You're not one of them.
Maybe just get a smaller one, because that one looks real bullish. It's like, it's a lot. It's huge.
She looks like something Indiana Jones.
Okay.
But not like a person, like
Right.
a crypt.
Just one of them things, right, on the wall.
There's that gay couple, Milan, Christopher, and
Oh my God,
they are both fine. I don't give a shit. Say it loud and proud, honey, if you feel like you do. I mean, they are. Shit. I don't know why the lighter skinned one is talking about he's never been with a man before.
Cause I heard that big ass lie. You really not about to tell me, young lady, you ain't never gapped them thighs for no nother nigga. Cause I know you have.
See, the verse tops always never been with a man before at first. And then as they slowly decline into verse bottom territory, it's like, oh yeah, we're doing this for life.
God
so it's going to be
bless
interesting
him.
to see his transition into, admitting that he likes things.
And always has.
Yeah, Rich Dollars, I could have lived without him for the rest of my life.
Does he have a contract to just be on every reality, just find the saddest girl on every reality show and be with her?
I don't think he's a good enough businessman to have a contract like that. If he was, I feel like Olivia would have had some slice of a career.
But who wants him? Like, what has he even done? Who can name a thing that Rich Dollars has done to make your career better?
Manipulated a bunch of crazy women on TV.
I mean, and that's gonna be a benefit to whom? Like, I don't even understand why these girls still speak to this nigga.
He looks like a club sandwich. I hate him. He looks like sugary grits.
Okay.
In the face.
Don't do that, because you know how I am about sugar grits.
And you know how I am about rich brokers. How, anything else? Oh, God.
Whom?
Did you hear about Damon Wayans?
I don't think I did.
Oh, God. This was so disappointing.
Please don't tell me Damon Wayans Clearly he did. He said something.
Oh, God.
What was it? All lives matter? No.
It was kind of... I'm trying to think if this is worse. Yeah, this is worse. So he was on the Breakfast Club. You have to... Okay, keep in mind, this is heartbreaking for me because Damon Wayans is like... I love the Wayans, right? Like in Living Color, come on, like since forever, I've loved Damon Wayans. And I also understand that he comes from an era in comedy, especially black comedy, where if that shit was today, people would like kill themselves. Like, especially the Wayans family. Like, you know that they go there. He was on the Breakfast Club, they were talking about Bill Cosby. And he basically implied... It gets bad. It gets bad. He basically implied that a hefty amount of those women were liars. He called a few of them unrapeable.
Unrapeable? Are their vaginas sewn shut? Like, how are you unrapeable?
I guess because they were not...
Not fine? Like, you got to be gorgeous to be... I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And so... Yeah, I think he's sticking, although he did say something about, you know, I'm sure some of these women were sexually accosted, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. And he kind of started the whole thing by saying Bill Cosby, fucked up by looking down on young black men, and he needs to just tell the truth. But it's like, that's fine. You're also still saying that you feel like these hoes are lying. So, like, what are you doing here? It was just, you know... Can't watch my wife and kids the same.
It's too bad. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know about that. Just fucked me up a little bit.
Really was very heartbreaking. Thanks for reopening that wound. She went, you're welcome.
That's me.
No problem. Fuck that nigga. One more, anybody else?
Oh, it hasn't started.
Made in America Empire Scandal.
None of them have started yet. We haven't seen. Do y'all have Empire Scandal already? Shit, I'm like, the fuck y'all want us to talk about?
Well, the trailer for Scandal came out yesterday.
Oh, did it? I haven't seen it.
Only thing that mattered was that Fitz said he's getting a divorce from Melly. But
see,
so
I don't know about that.
You still ain't shit, and neither is she.
I hope Scandal can get it together this season, because last season was a lot. And like, not always in a good way. So.
Do you know that Kelly Rowland is playing Lucius's mama on Empire?
I want to see his. Oh, you know what? Never mind.
In Kelly flashback Rowland. Scenes.
Oh, I was about to fucking say.
I should have used more words.
Because Kelly Rowland looks 20 years old, so.
Isn't she fine?
She is so gorgeous.
She's so underrated in terms of like beauty and talent and everything. She's so fine.
But then when she shows up somewhere, everybody is like, God damn, Kelly Rowland is fine. Like, everything she wears looks so good on her, and she just always has the most perfect face.
Her baby is so cute.
Adorable. And she's best friends with Beyonce. What? Give me that life. Right, sisters, not even friends. What? Wait, like maybe, wait.
Can you imagine how it must feel to know that Beyonce will beat somebody's ass for you?
Or hire somebody to beat somebody's ass for you? She's not actually gonna touch nobody, but she will make some phone calls. Julius.
If somebody walked into a room and Kelly was sitting next to Beyonce and they tried her, I feel like Beyonce is gonna stomp a mud hole in it. I
feel like Beyonce will fight if it comes down to it.
She will beat their ass, and do you know what will happen after that?
Especially if Solange is there.
Julius will come, clean the blood up, dispose of the body, and you'll never fucking hear about it.
You remember that old bodyguard was murdered after he was doing something nasty to her passport, and Blue Ivy's like jacking off on Blue Ivy's passport or something? He did something real nasty, and like 3 weeks later, his ass was dead in Florida. Beyonce do not fucking play.
Yeah, the Made in America show was amazing. It was really, really good. I love how she kind of is like, yeah, I'm just going to give you these songs that you've heard and these performances, give you a little twist. Every time I feel like Beyonce is about to do some choreography or something that she's done before, she's like, nope, I'm going to add some future.
Yeah, she mixed in some commas and some Fetty Wap and shit, like get the young thugs interested.
Ass in a circle.
I mean, it's just Beyonce, even when you're like not enthralled by a Beyonce performance, or if you're like, I've seen this before, it's still a million times better than what the rest of these hoes are putting out. So it's just like Beyonce has set the bar so high for herself. I wonder how she can continue to like impress niggas the way she has for so long.
I'm pretty sure that Blue Ivy is her creative director now.
So Blue Ivy will be taking this to another level.
Did you see the photos of her with the dancers?
Yeah.
She was standing there like, I want for you to miss this 8 count one more time.
Because I've gone over this with you, bitch. We have gone over this.
Because we can hit play on Irreplaceable for your motherfucking ass. Millions of girls would die for this song. All right, let's move on. That's Hot Topics.
Blue Ivy the tyrant. Thanks, everybody.
She had Dora the Explorer stickers on her fucking microphone. She's a boss.
She is. And she's so tall.
Isn't she? It's her father's fault.
Yeah, it's her daddy. But she looks like Beyonce. Anyway.
Hey guys, this episode of The Read is also brought to you by Squarespace. Building a website can be super tough, and even if you do know what you're doing, it can be very time consuming, but almost everybody needs a website in this day and age, whether it's for business use, personal use, a portfolio, a restaurant, or anything else. Most of us need a website, but we also need one without breaking a sweat. And that's where Squarespace comes in. They provide simple, powerful, and beautiful websites that look professionally designed regardless of your personal skill level. We use it on thisistheread.com, and I know if I can use Squarespace, absolutely anybody can. They've got great, intuitive, and easy to use tools to create your website, and Squarespace has state-of-the-art technology to power your site and ensure security and stability. You know you can trust in Squarespace because we have, and they provide need for millions of people, and some of the most respected brands in the world trust them too. You cannot beat the ease and simplicity of Squarespace. Plus, they give you 24/7 online support and a beautiful website for only $8 a month. You can even get a free domain if you buy Squarespace for the entire year. So really, there is no reason to delay. You can start your trial right now with no credit card required by going to squarespace.com and using offer code READ to get 10% off your first purchase, and of course to show support for the show. That's squarespace.com and enter offer code READ to get 10% off your first purchase and start building your website today. With Squarespace, you can build it beautiful. And now let's finish the show.
So now it's time for the listener letters, or, you know, when we're live, it's the questions. And so this is where you guys come down to the mics, and if you have a question for us, let us know.
You can ask us, things about your lover, mom. Those are usually the ones. Like, my lover's awful.
Yep.
My mom is awful.
Yep.
My mom hates my awful lover, vice versa. Or, my friend has an awful lover, an awful mom. It is fine. Whatever you want to ask.
My sister, she's right here. She fucked our cousin's man. Get up, bitch. Shit like that. So, whatever's on your heart.
Or not. We could just skip this whole part.
Yeah, if y'all don't want to ask questions, it's on you. We could go home.
Or you could just stand up or raise your hand or whatever works for you. Okay, London doesn't like to get up.
Because we can't hear you otherwise. That's why we're asking you to go to the mic. We won't hear y'all.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Aya.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. I feel so to say I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. How sweet.
I just a couple of weeks ago I was at work. I was in South Africa, and I was looking at. It was really hard initially when I was there because there was like a massive disparity between the white people and the black people, and I think obviously apartheid ended in 1994, so it was really, really obvious, in your face, kind of the restaurants that the white people were in, and then the places where the black people were in, and it was really, really hard. And I remember one day, really, I'd been there for about a week at this time, and I went home one day and I was really, really struggling with that, I got home and I remember feeling really sad and thinking okay, what am I going to do to make myself feel better? And I put you guys on. I listened to the read, and it was kind of just listening to you guys kind of talking and everything. It made me laugh, made me feel really, really happy. And it's just almost when things happen, when things are happening in the world and all the stuff that's going on like in America and all the stuff like Black Lives Matter, sometimes I really struggle with it and I switch off, like I have to like switch off for a bit sometimes. And like I want to ask, like, what do you guys do for kind of like your self-care and for like your, you know, like mentally, what do you do to kind of help you? Because like for me, you guys help me to kind of like get through this stuff, and so I want to know like what do you guys do for that?
Thank you.
That's really sweet. Thank you.
I play video games and watch funny movies.
I abuse drugs and alcohol. It's my favorite way to space out, honestly. Y'all sell the little wine right there in Salisbury's. Sainsbury's. Somebody buries. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all sell the little to-go bottles of wine. I got like 6 of them yesterday.
Salisbury.
What is it called? It's not Salisbury's. Sainsbury's.
Saintbury.
Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's.
Okay, in America it's Sainsbury's.
This ain't
but thank
America.
you, Sainsbury's. I'm gonna practice that.
Yeah, you know, it's too much. Like, it's way too much. And again, like a person like myself, I carry that emotional weight on my shoulders all the time because it's like, aside from it affecting us as people of color, it's just mind-boggling that this shit still happens. And so you have to sometimes take a load off and do something that you normally, you know, enjoy, something that would make you laugh and take your mind off of it. If listening to our black asses cuss helps, thanks, you know, but for me, it's usually playing PlayStation or watching something with Dave Chappelle in it.
Hey
Hi,
guys.
what's your name?
Addie. Not going to be a British accent this time. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Oh, it's not?
So,
Hold on, keep talking, I'm gonna try to guess it. I feel really stupid. And I don't know why either.
so Crissle, this question is mostly for you.
You guessed it yet?
I'm listening really hard.
Okay.
I went to college and law school in this.
Oh, you're American.
Are you drunk right now?
I'm a little drunk.
I'm actually not American, but I lived there for a really long time. And I watched a lot of Friends, so I got the accent.
Okay. She loves Friends.
But I think that
It's white living single.
I think, especially for living here, I'm hyper aware and I talk about race a lot. And I wonder, how do you deal with people like Andrew Schultz? Like, how do you deal with people? with people who you like probably actually like and probably actually respect as human beings, but the way they address race and the way they talk about it sometimes where you really just want to punch them in the face.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You don't do that shit to us.
Right. You have to understand
No, but
whatever Andrew's.
he was talking about you 2 episodes ago.
I know. Because everybody hit me up and was like, you need to go listen to Brilliant Idiots because your name came up. And I listened to it. And that, first of all, is not something Andrew would say to my face. And secondly, actually, that has been getting on my nerves for a little bit now. Because he was saying stuff like, oh, well, you just can't talk to Crissle about race because she's angry off top and all she's gonna do is argue with you and make you feel dumb because you're saying dumb shit. Andrew asked me to go get coffee with him like 7 months ago and sit here explain white privilege to his ass, which I did, took the time out of my day to go talk to him about the basics, like racism 101. And I think he gets it now, but what he doesn't understand is that as a black woman, I retain the right to act however the fuck I want to. And if I'm angry about racism, then I'll fucking be that. You know, you just remind me I need to have a fucking talk with Andrew. Because Charlamagne was like, no, I don't know what you talk about.
Yeah, no, he and Charlamagne are, you know, they both ignorant as hell, or intellectually ignorant as they like to say, and they just, like, he gives him free reign to say that shit. And I think that, everybody got that's right. As a matter of
just
fact,
now thought of a question.
You know what? I actually do have a question. No, yeah, like I think that now, especially that Charlemagne has this show on Common Sense, and they are trying to, discuss topics like racism and things like that. He's become a little bit. I feel like he will be a little bit more wary about or cautious about the topics and stuff. Which, yes, he should have a long time ago. Andrew, I look at Andrew like a harmless, dumb white man. That's exactly what he is, and I know that he has like a voice and a platform, and I try to urge him to be responsible with it. But, when I have to yell at him and tell him he's being fucking stupid, most of the time he listens. So, but I can't let other people's ignorance affect my emotional stability, and I do all the time anyway. But sometimes you have to take time out and be like, you know what, I'm not responsible for your dumb ass. Like, I'm not, like, you have access to Google just like I do. If you don't want to use it, that's your business.
Let's go over here.
Okay,
What's your name?
So I'm Kevon.
Hi, Kevon.
Hi.
I have an ex named Kevon.
Thanks. So just for Crissle, right? I hear you speak a lot on the podcast, right? And you try to recreate Rihanna's accent, yeah? I am from
Rihanna's
Barbados.
accent? I do try.
Yeah, you do try. So next time, right?
Oh, you gonna help me out? He's like, okay, so look, bitch, you're fucking it up.
So next time I said, what figuan? Say, what going on?
What going on?
Yeah, what going on?
What going on? What going on?
Is that Bayesian?
Yeah, what going on is Beijing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is mainly for Crissle, because Kid Fury really don't like necessarily work in the office setting. So
that's fine. It's true. It is what it is.
So I moved here 5 years ago, and I come from a majority black society. So when I come here and I go in the office and I have a certain demeanor and certain type of behavior, I have serious problems dealing with how white people in particular, and British white people in particular, have the way and type of communication with me, because I'm very in your face, where they're very passive in their behavior.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They want to go all the way around the issue instead of just going straight to it. They do, they love that shit.
So I've been called out for telling off people before and the such like, and I just want to know, how do you deal with that? Because sometimes I just have a really hard time. I have to get up and walk outside and call my mom back home, because I just can't. It's really difficult for me sometimes.
No, I get it. Yeah, it is hard. And the times that I've been in a situation like that, you kind of have to decide, like, okay, what is it worth? Is it worth it for me to like be myself and, get my work done and talk to these white people crazy if I have to, and maybe I get written up, but shit, at least I'm keeping it real. Or, do I come in here and play their game? And when I talked to my mom about this, when I was really going through it at my job, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, she was like, it's not really about the work that you do, honestly, and it's not even really about whether you deserve to be there or whether you're the most efficient or anything else. It's all about whether white people like you. It's all about whether they feel like they can talk to you about their fucking cat and the fucking lasagna they heated up for dinner last night. Can they clip their toenails in front of you? It's not really about the work, and that's what we think. We think, well, shit, I went to school, I studied hard, worked my ass, I'm gonna come in here and show these motherfuckers I can do this shit. No, they just want to feel like they can be comfortable around you, because they're worried that, one day black people gonna get sick of their shit and rise up against their asses. So if I were you, I would really try to balance it out, like be as fake as you can at work, and then just get drunk afterwards and text all your friends like the rest of us do. Good luck to you, because it is stressful. You're welcome.
And now you see why I don't work in an office. Because I'll be the first one if you don't get out of my face, honky. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Claire.
Hi,
What's your question?
Claire.
We had like a similar...
Yeah, we got the
thing
same outfit
today.
going on. I like it.
All
Great
right.
minds. I saw something on Twitter a few days ago, and it was Black American Twitter versus Black British Twitter, and it was around the whole Black Lives Matter
issue.
And a lot of Black Americans were being accused by Black British people about thinking that it was only Black American lives that matter, because a lot of the time what they say kind of alludes to that. So we were trying to explain that Black lives worldwide matter. And I understand that the racism over here is more institutional racism, whereas in America, it's more outright. Like, yeah, I can walk down the street, or my brother can walk down the street here without the fear of being shot.
They was like, not really, girl. Not really, girl. Maybe on your side of London.
However,
maybe not so much as America, right?
Maybe not so much. But my question is, how do you phrase to Americans, or how would you give me advice to talk to Americans about the racism that occurs over here? Because we do suffer from racism over here, but it's not as in your face. It's very passive-aggressive racism.
Well, Americans understand because we get that too. It's not like it's one of the... How do I keep doing that? It's not one or the other, you know, like it's institutional over there, it's backhanded and underhanded, it's all that shit. So I guess I don't really get what they're not understanding about that. Like, what is the argument that you're getting?
I think that Black American people are kind of wrapped up in the history of Black American racism. Like, when we think about racism, when we think about those types of things, you know, police brutality and all that stuff, we're thinking about the history of it for us. And I think that it's very, very easy for people, especially fickle-minded people, to forget that racism, colorism, all of those things happen worldwide. And there are plenty of places outside of America where it's worse. So it's not... You know, I don't really know how, I guess, you would phrase it besides just trying to educate people about the things that happen here, because, I don't know, there are probably lots of American people, Black and otherwise, that just kind of feel like racism is something that just happens there, or homophobia is something that just happens there, or misogyny or whatever, and it's...
I met a Black man in Los Angeles, and he looked at my family and said, "Oh, where are you from?" We said, "Oh, we're from England, we're from London." And he said, "Word, you got Black people over there?" And we were like,
right, exactly.
Lots of us, yes.
Dumb. And that's not your problem. Like, it's not your fault at all. That's not your problem.
That's true, but also Black Lives Matter is specifically about, that's something that came up as a result of not just police brutality, but the fact that Black people in America are routinely killed, and if they're killed by a police officer, then it just doesn't matter, honestly. Like, that person will not be in trouble. Rarely will they even be arrested, or really just any white man. So maybe that's, if you're talking about institutional racism, that's one thing. It's not really about a life necessarily, but if you're talking about somebody Black over here who was murdered and that person's life is being treated as if it's nothing because they're Black, then that qualifies. So it's not necessarily an all racism kind of umbrella. So maybe that's where you run into the confusion.
Okay.
And the American system is so fucked up, and it has been for so long, that a lot of the protests and the stuff that we have to fight for is kind of a result of that. So it's very easy for Americans to get wrapped up in that bubble, but don't take it personally. We just dumb.
Also, we forget that everything is not about us. Everything in America is very America-centric. And we rarely hear about other countries unless something terrible, like really devastating, happens. So,
or unless, you know, there's another royal baby.
Oh yeah, if there's one of those.
America loves them royal babies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Shakina.
Alrighty.
Hi.
First of all, I just want to say fuck Andrew Schultz.
Okay. Well, all right.
Absolutely, why not?
But I wanted to ask, I'm in my last year at university and I study film and TV, and I want to move to New York to Crissle's face.
Why?
Are you sure?
I want to move to New York to be a scriptwriter and to study parts of journalism. But I just wanted to ask, because I know you guys don't live in you live in New York, but you're not from New York. You moved from where you were originally from.
Yeah.
Oklahoma and Miami. So I just
how cute.
Oklahoma.
No, it's fine. I thought it was adorable.
Okay.
I'm gonna start saying it like that.
I just wanted to ask, like, is there any advice you can give me from transitioning from where you are to New York? Because it's a big thing, and where
Here's
to
the
live
thing.
and the correct places and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know England well enough to tell you. I mean, yeah, I know it gets cold here. So I'm assuming you wouldn't really have to worry about the winter so much.
No.
Whereas with me, that was devastating.
And London seems like really just a cleaner, more expensive version of New York anyway. I know, but New York City is filthy like you would not believe. I saw 3 people shitting on the sidewalk in 1 week. In 1 week. I'm not exaggerating. Taking a shit on the sidewalk in front of everybody. New York is filthy.
And they look at you like you crazy if you got a problem. Like,
and it's like 4
Can't
pounds
shit.
to get on the train here. It ain't no 4 pounds to get on the train in New York. It's like 1 pound. So I think it is though, with the exchange rate, I'm just
I don't
saying.
know what it is, so.
I think if you can handle it here, you can probably handle it there because this place is just so fucking expensive. I don't know how. Well, I mean, I feel like London is honestly a lot like
You're
New
gonna
York.
deal with A, Americans, B, Americans in New York, which are a completely different breed of creature. New Yorkers are like naturally hostile and like angry.
Oh, like y'all? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna be just fine.
Oh, they're like that here too? Okay, well, you're gonna be good.
But I wanted to ask, like, what area is like the best place to move to? Because
Brooklyn if you're really Afrocentric. Queens if you want a lot of space and like trees. Harlem if you want to get to other places in Manhattan very quickly. And Bronx and Staten Island if you ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah, if you really want to save some money and you don't have to actually go to New York often, then fucking move to Staten Island. Oh, but it's a bunch of white Republicans out there, so maybe not. Maybe the Bronx.
Yes, don't do Staten Island. And you have to take a boat just to get to. No, fuck
Yeah.
that. Staten Island is not even a real place.
You gotta leave the club at 9 o'clock because the last ferry leave at 10:15. You can't kick it. Don't go to Staten Island. But good luck to you if you
Good
really
luck.
do decide to come up. Girl, I don't know why.
thank you.
If I could afford London, I would be right here.
What's your name?
Hey guys, my name is Reese. I was going to ask a question about racism in the workplace, especially like being mixed. It's a bit, because like obviously sometimes the white people feel like that they can kick it and be like, oh yeah, this, and you're kind of like, yeah. Like,
Kick it with some racism?
Yeah, and you're like, and you're kind of looking at them like, do they not know that I'm half black? And like, yeah, but obviously because we've had like a lot of questions on that, I'll move on to something else. I was talking to some other audience members about like music and stuff like that, and I was wondering if you guys have let Tinashe into your hearts yet?
Is that how y'all say it over here? Tinashe?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it over here? Her name is her name.
It's Tina She.
I don't give a fuck what her damn name is.
I don't think she's that bad. I don't think her music is that bad. It may be a little
personally like
boring,
her.
but it's not that bad. And I'm actually looking forward to hearing her new album after seeing who all has worked on it. I know Travis Scott.
Who?
Travis Scott is on it. Max Martin produced a couple of songs for it. Max Martin, he made Britney Spears. He did Baby One More
He's
Time.
working with her now?
No, I'm just saying he's a very good pop
This
producer.
is my thing with her, right? I feel like she has an idea of what type of music she likes to make and what kind of music she's comfortable with. And she has a label or whoever that's behind her that's saying all of that smoking, drive slow music is cute, bitch, but you need to hit this smooth 16 and dance to some DJ Mustard. And it's not cohesive. Like, you can have like this one Jhené Aiko, Erykah Badu fucking like incense moment, and then it's all hands on. I don't want to like pick something. Like you Young Thug and then Iggy Azalea too. I just need you to pick something. That's it.
So you're saying that like projects need to be more kind of consistent in the way that they flow?
I listened to her album I did not like. That other thing that she just put out after that I did not like. But she has a mixtape where she literally has on a Badu head wrap. I don't know the name of it.
That one's Blackwater.
It was good. So she needs to make all the Blackwater she can. To me, personally, that's how I feel. But she can dance and sing and she's lovely. And I hope that they give her like a project that makes sense and stop trying to scatter her all over the place because they don't know what to do with her. Trying to make her Beyonce. Girl, she'll never be Beyonce.
Thanks. That was her problem when she first came out. Like, people were saying that she was like the new Beyonce or the next Beyonce, or Beyonce better watch out. Right, bitch, where? Get the fuck out of here.
What's your name?
Hi, my name's Andrea.
And what's your question?
This is probably more of a question for Kid Fury.
That's fine.
I've got my Wonder Woman Converses on today, so I was wanting to, find out what your favorite superhero movie was.
My favorite superhero movie?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What?
The Avengers.
Oh, no, The Avengers is whack. I really like kind of dark, random. I liked Kick-Ass. I loved Kingsman. Kingsman was really good. I like those types of superhero movies that may be based on like a graphic novel or some shit nobody's ever heard of. The whole Robert Downey Jr., that Avengers stuff is cute. Like, I like those movies, but I don't know. Spawn, I don't know. Binge,
I don't know none of the words you just said.
The On the Run tour. On the Run tour. That's my favorite.
I saw that one.
No, I really liked Kick-Ass and The Kingsman are the first ones to come to mind. I like those.
Okay. I've never seen one.
No one's shocked.
Oh, Deadpool? I probably will watch Deadpool because it looks like it has a lot of cussing and violence. That's a good reason to watch something.
Okay.
What's your name?
Coretta.
And what is your question?
So, my question, I guess it's a bit more personal.
Sure.
Who's personal?
No, as in like, it's not about racism, it's not,
You can ask whatever you want as long as it has nothing to do with my drawers.
Or mine.
So, my best friend and I, we've been friends. No.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
It's about time.
Is she here?
Look at, no. I moved here from the U.S. a year ago.
Oh.
And my best friend.
I cannot hear American accents all of a sudden.
You are so fascinated by this difference between.
I've got a Midwest. I'm from Michigan. Like, I've got the. You can't hear it?
You sound like these people a little bit. I've got the Midwestern. You don't hear it?
And you see, they were telling me not to bring my British accents over here, and I have shut my mouth.
I've been working on my Adele.
I have not even attempted an accent yet because I don't want to piss nobody off.
Y'all saw that, right?
Okay, so you're from Michigan. You moved. Good for you. Congrats.
Yeah. So we've been friends 15 years, and she's getting married. And before I left, I'd been helping her get everything set or whatever. And I just found out that I'm not in the bridal party.
Oh, that bitch did it!
And the girl who is her maid, like, to be fair, her maid of honor is her sister, fine.
Yes.
And one of the girls that is in the bridal party is someone she met, like, at university, like, college, that she knows that, like, she tried really hard. I was like, fuck her, like, I don't like this girl, no. And so she knows that we don't like each other. I don't know how to tell her, hey, like, what the fuck?
Just like that. Straight like that. Bitch, we've been friends for 15 years, and I've been helping you plan this fuck-ass wedding from across the goddamn ocean, and I'm not even in the fucking bridal party? Straight put that in our message. The fuck?
Verbatim.
So you're expected to go and watch this bitch get married with all these bitches next to her that ain't known her as long as you have. No, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, okay.
I'd cuss her ass out in her white dress.
She tried the fuck out of that. And it's because you don't get along with her other friend at school. Be like, really, bitch? That's
her
why?
Her other friend is like, who
even cares? don't give a fuck
So
about
you
that.
have no idea why she would do some shit like this besides the fact that you don't see it for this other girl.
She's tried to allude to, well, you know, you're in London, so I don't expect it. I was like, fuck out of here.
Y'all don't give a fuck.
No.
We got stores in
and I'm
London.
gonna stay right here in London
You
during
right, girl.
your wedding bells.
And
You will
speaking
not
of
see
London,
me there at all.
that's right.
So you can post some shit on Facebook, and I won't promise that I'll look at your little whack ass slideshow, bitch. Congratulations.
And London is where I will be staying. Yes, I'll save that stamp on my passport, ho.
No
wrong for
bangers and mash for you, ho. Slaughter.
Thank you.
You save your pounds, girl. 'Cause
Call
they
her a
expensive.
slaughter. I'm bringing that word back.
Slogger?
Yeah.
Did they make it up? What does it mean?
No, it's Miami for whore.
Oh.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm Esme.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God, these names are so cute.
You kind of look like a Hillary Banks.
Thank you. I like her. First of all, I just want to say I love you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
On everyone's mind this evening. And also a slight shout out to my cousin who she's actually in Miami at the moment, but she goes to this university. So
Wow.
Sorry. And she listens to the
jealous.
read. So she was like, yeah. So I came.
All right.
Yeah, so I kind of just, I want some help from you guys. So I'll just give a bit of background and I just want some advice. So the other day I was coming home from work, I had a really long day, and I checked my phone, I checked my Facebook, and basically I went to this, for my last 2 years of school, I went to like a all-white school where there were 6 black people, and we weren't black, we were all mixed race. And 3 of us were on full scholarship, so we weren't just like mixed race or black, we were poor. So really representing. So so I go on my Facebook.
That's real.
So I go on my Facebook and there's a boy who was a part of my class, and he basically tagged me and another one of the mixed race girls in a picture of a gorilla. And was like, well, tag somebody who looks like this picture. And well, this is the thing. Like, I know, leave them alone. It's not worth your time. But I want to cuss him out.
Why don't you?
Who was gonna say it's not worth your time?
So my question is,
I was
how
not
do
gonna
I
tell
do
you
that?
it's not worth your time.
I was not gonna tell you to be the bigger person. I wasn't gonna do that.
At all.
Not me.
So yeah, how do I do that? Because I'm so angry. I'm so angry.
So log on your Facebook.
Choose your words how you would like to choose your words, but I would like the very next time I saw him, because you have to do it. Like, you haven't said anything at all to him yet. Perfect. So you have to wait until you see this bitch face to face. Calmly walk up and get as close into his face as you possibly can and say, you know what? I'm here for school. I'm here to educate myself and go on with my beautiful, wonderful life. But if you ever try some shit like that again, you don't even have to go off, because typically, I mean, you can if you want to, but typically then they'll just use, oh, you're angry, blah, 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 and all that shit. Get right into that bitch face, nose to nose. If you ever pull some disrespectful shit like that again,
That's right.
I'll show you a gorilla, bitch.
I got your motherfucking gorilla. I'll show you some ape shit. Oh, that's what you wanted to see? You want to see a bitch go ape shit? I got your ape shit.
I'll take your white ass to the Congo tonight, bitch, if that's what you want to do.
That's it.
Fuck with me again. Yep, the niggas are here. Try it.
Just like that.
Thank you.
Flat out.
Oh, I thought the line had ended, but y'all just sat down. I know that's right.
Okay.
I would have sat down too.
What's your name?
Sanam.
And what's your question?
It's not really that serious, but basically, if Kanye actually ran for president, what would it take for you to actually vote for him?
No other candidates.
It would
And I probably still wouldn't vote for him.
It would take everyone else in America dying. Like, there's nothing Kanye West can do to get my vote for president because I don't even think Kanye should be president of his own life, much less president of a fucking country. Are you joking, Kanye? Oh my God, girl, hell no. It ain't no amount of money. He can't promise to divorce Kim Kardashian. He can't promise to stop putting that fucking gel in North's hair. It's nothing he can do. I'm not fucking voting for Kanye. That nigga needs to get on drugs, off drugs, and find a fucking doctor, please.
Kanye West ain't running, but he's not
running his mouth.
That's what he's running.
Not a goddamn thing else.
He needs to go sit down somewhere. He can't be president of BJ's Wholesale Club. He needs to go and sit down and be quiet and just work on some music. And what's worst is he's continuously ruining my desire for music too. Like it came to a point where it was like, damn, this nigga's crazy and I don't want to hear shit come out of his mouth if it's not, from iTunes. And now it's just kind of like, I might be good on that too.
I don't even want that no more.
So, yeah, I'm definitely not voting for him. But if North decides to run in a few decades, I might consider it because she seems like she's gonna, as soon as she can leave that house, she's like, please, what are the Hollywood kids, the Jaden Smith, what is it, the term that they use when they, emancipation.
Oh, emancipated.
North has probably already written a letter in Crayola like, Daddy.
It's just a matter of time before I get the fuck
Kim.
up out of here. He better stick to running Kim's life.
I'm ready to go. I'm sick of this shit.
Not Daddy and Kim.
Hi. What's her name?
Hello. My name is Esther.
And what is your question, Esther?
My question is, where I work, basically I got my hair done on a Saturday, came in on the Monday. I was in Monday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I was spoken to 10 times about my hair.
No way.
They would like me to change my hair, and I have until the end of September.
Damn, they gave you a lot of time. In America, they would have gave you the end of the day.
No, this was their compromise. So I said, okay, thank you. That gives me enough time to look for employment elsewhere.
Ooh, wait.
Oh,
you a bad bitch, huh? You don't need no job. Bitch, I don't need this job.
But I'm yet to find employment. And September is nearly coming to an end. So do I give in and change my hair? But I need to pay my bills.
It's easy for them to
y'all
say,
better chip in on her rent. Don't listen to these niggas.
Right.
They talk about no.
If each no would like to pitch in a £5 or whatever it
100
is.
pounds, 50 pounds, shit. So,
I totally.
listen, girl.
Waitrose.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
What's Waitrose? Like
A
McDonald's?
Supermarket.
Oh, you work at a supermarket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a supermarket.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, it's the white supermarket. Oh, it's Whole Foods.
White.
You know the thing that I hate about this shit here, like this hair stuff? If you were a white girl with that exact same haircut,
yep. It would be beautiful.
you would have all of the praise. Look at this vibrant, edgy, innovative new hairstyle. How does she get the colors and the braids? Oh my God. Like, every time white bitches get a haircut like that, it becomes this new fucking intergalactic fucking discovery that nobody has ever seen before. She's so bold and brave to put this color in her hair and stuff like that. But when black girls who have had them hairstyles for fucking eons do it, it's ghetto when you need to change it. No. And at a supermarket, girl, I thought she was about to tell me that you work for like the queen.
I mean, do you need the job? Will you be homeless without it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it ain't that damn easy to tell her to quit now, is it? Shit.
Honestly, I
would look for another job. Like,
where? They yelling at places that are hiring.
Salisbury's.
You getting some advice? What are they sharing?
They showed the uniform policy just said neat, tidy, and businesslike, and I said, well, that's subjective.
So you're not violating the policy?
No, nothing about color.
Them.
But I got sent out to go and get a scarf to cover my hair.
Let me tell you what an American would do.
Sue.
Americans would make the biggest goddamn deal out of this.
Yep.
And they would go everywhere about absolutely.
Yep, we would act a fool.
They would go everywhere. And I'm sure if you were a white British girl with that hair, she would do that shit right here. But like, I say stand your ground. Stand up for what you believe in. Like, fuck them. Your hair's cute. I told you when I saw you earlier that I thought that your hair was cute. And it's not gonna stop you from swiping some tomatoes or whatever over a goddamn blinker so they can go and fuck themselves. Because if you were white, they would be like, oh my God, Madison, your hair's so lovely. How'd you do this? Bitch, please.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Bless it. That
What's
poor
your
girl.
name?
I hope you don't end up broke, because I ain't got it.
And I get it. But bitch, please, you're not gonna tell me to change my hair because you don't like it or you don't understand.
Can y'all sue here when you get wrongfully terminated? That just feels wrong. It feels illegal.
Hi, my name's
It
Sasha.
is.
Hi,
I've been
Sasha. I just love the way y'all talk.
I just want to say that I really love you guys. I've been watching Kid Fury on YouTube since the time when he got fired from his work.
When he got fired from that call
I didn't get fired. Just to clarify.
When they said
I was not rehirable. They did not terminate my employment.
I just want to ask, you guys always talk about strippers and stuff on the Read Live. Oh, no, not live, just on your show. I just wanted to know what your stripper name would be.
I don't really know. What is isn't it like your street name and your first dog's name?
Yeah.
So mine would be Lady Oswego, which is actually kind of jazzy. I like that.
Kinky twists. What's your name? I'm sorry?
Sade.
Okay, and I love it. What's your question?
So I was wondering, I'm not sure if you would have heard of it, but here there was it was maybe a year or so, where a woman, I think her last name was Mustafa, she created like a space for Black and minority ethnics, and said that white people couldn't come. And so it was a space. It was a space for people of color, and she basically got reamed for it. And I think there was a petition for her to lose her job, and that sort of thing. And I'm facing a similar thing with a people of color space I'm trying to create, and also a friend of mine who's doing like a women of color yoga class has got similar things where she'll get messages from white people saying it's racist and segregation, and I was wondering, if
segregation.
Yeah, it's
like y'all don't have all the yoga.
Every fucking yoga studio y'all stole from the Indians.
Pick literally anyone else. Like, you mad because you can't continue.
So I was just wondering, I've been mostly ignoring the comments, and so is she, but it does get quite harrowing just sort of every time we have a new meetup and then get messages all the time, and she's gotten phone calls, and so it's just, I was wondering how you would, I guess, address that too.
I mean, are you putting specifically like white people are not allowed?
I'm not,
on
and neither
Facebook
is she.
or
We're just
something?
saying anyone who identifies as a person of color is welcome to
So
come.
then what is the big ass deal then? Like,
It's just that people think
there's
that
nothing saying white women, you're welcome here, and that's the problem. Because they hate, like I told the boy who's having a problem in his job, all they want is to feel like everybody's nice to them and everybody, like they're just allowed and welcome everywhere.
Right. They feel like they should be allowed to have everything. Like, they feel as though they should not be excluded from anything. They should have free reign to say what they want, do what they want, be where they want, have what they want, buy what they want. And if you tell them that they can't, or not even that they can't, if you just imply that this is something for, just for us, because we want to build something for us. We want to build something for us because you have everything else.
Right.
You have everything else, and we just want to slice out a little corner just for us, bitch, so that we can feel like we belong too. So no, honky, you can't come to yoga, bitch. Go to somebody else's motherfucking yoga. All the yoga is yours. Every fucking class, everything. Why do you have to have this too? Why? Why? Seriously, that's what I want to know. Why? So you can, let's slide right back to America. You can shoot us dead in the street just for being black.
Yeah.
Forever. And we say Black Lives Matter. No, but all lives matter. Yes, bitch, we know that even your life matters too to somebody. But we're talking about this. Why does everything have to be yours? You can't come and do downward dog here, bitch. Get over it.
Remind yourself that racism is the reason that people of color need their own space in the first fucking place. It's not racist to create a space for ourselves. It's racism that makes us need a space for ourselves. So the fact that you all are doing something good for you and your community is all you need to be worried about. If white people are mad, then good, because white people default setting is mad. So it's just how the fuck they are. Let them be mad.
I just don't understand. It is so frustrating to me. I don't understand. It's like you are totally erasing the history of racial tension and whatever else across the globe. And then you on top of that, you want to add insult to injury by saying, not just that, I would like to come to your yoga class, or I would like to come to your people of color space or whatever, but you are racist because you created a space for people that look like you, when white people literally built countries and empires for people that look like them on the backs of us.
Straight like that, girl. Good luck.
That's what your response is. Take a picture of your hand like this and post it. Your shirt is perfect.
It is.
Thank you.
Where is it? Where can I have it? I need it.
If you go on ebay.com, I think it's Nerd Boy. It's under that.
It will be mine.
That is Shanae
There's
right
two.
there.
If you have the DVDs, this is the season 1 DVD cover, and then they have the season.
They
5.
have them for every season?
They only have the first season and the 5th season. They don't have the other
Why
ones.
the 5th?
I don't know.
You better snatch that season 1 up.
Yeah, it's on eBay.
Everything.
That's dope.
But my name's Lorenzo. I wanted to thank you guys because I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I've lived in America.
What?
You too? Okay, so yeah,
Oh, that's your friend.
Random fun.
You are? We see each other. I got you.
That is so crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But anyways, I want to thank you guys because I've been here for a year. In Europe for a year, and you guys have really kept me abreast on everything that's going on in America, and yeah.
All the shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the question I wanted to ask you two is, if you could pick 3 entertainers that you would want to make a supergroup with, or you would want to have a supergroup, what would they be? My 3 are this. Check.
Like a musical group or just a group of friends?
Like a supergroup. You know how Erykah Badu had Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and Queen Latifah, and they did that thing? They had a tour. Check it out. It's everything.
Oh.
I do vaguely remember this.
I missed that.
So my 3 would be this, because they're all water signs. So Jhené Aiko is a Pisces.
I like her.
SZA is a Scorpio.
Ooh.
And Solange is a Cancer. So what would your 3 be?
I think those are 3 really good ones.
That would be a sickening tour.
That would.
That,
Bitch, Jhené Aiko, SZA, and Solange?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be an earthy ass friendship.
I would love it.
Well, I kind of want to just take that one because it sounds so good.
Why does yours have Janelle Monáe in it?
Well, because I'm trying to think of who I would put in that's not Beyonce, because I don't want Beyonce with nobody.
I can't.
I don't know.
Okay.
What's yours?
No, you go first.
Okay, see. You don't know neither.
This is rough. Okay, I have to start with the person. I'm gonna say Beyonce.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put her in there with Missy because they make really good songs together. And then I'm just gonna add a dash of Drake.
Drake?
Why?
Girl, who?
Beyonce, you know what? I'm gonna say Beyonce. Can they be dead?
I was gonna say the same thing. Can I bring a dead person back to life? No, not no hologram.
Is that cheating? Okay,
No, you
I'll do people that
you can
live.
bring it back from the dead.
I'll play it fair. Okay, so Beyonce, Missy, and Sade.
Wow, that's a random combination, but I think I like it.
Because, you know, Missy can do like some R&B
like Crissle's gonna
and
choose like a
production.
Janelle
She
I'm thinking of
produces.
like, if I went out to a show, I'm thinking of like maybe like an R&B or smooth pop kind of evening. And I'm thinking Mariah Carey back before she lost that whistle register.
Yes. Before she had that crazy.
Whitney before Bobby.
Okay.
And John Legend. I would love to see the three of them. Yes, and John Legend. I think John Legend and Mariah Carey would actually sound really good together.
They would. He would just
And
have
of
to.
course, Whitney and Mariah, the duets. I mean, honestly, it could go anywhere. So probably those three.
Okay.
Thanks, boo.
No problem.
What
That
a
was
question
hard.
to make me think, right?
What's your name?
Abby.
Hi, Abby. What's your question?
So I'm aware that you are of Jamaican descent.
Saw that coming.
So you're making a meal for Crissle, but
Oxtails.
but it can only be Caribbean food. What would it be?
Let me preface this by saying that she does not
Don't
believe
do
in.
this.
No, I'm telling on you. She went to, I don't even know if they have this out here, and if
sure
they
they
don't, God bless you. Golden Crust? No? Oh, God. Okay, so think what Taco Bell is to Mexican food, Golden Crust is to Jamaican food. Someone lied to this precious baby and told her to go to Golden Crust because they had good Jamaican food. Understandably, she despised it, and so has like cursed
I have not
cursed Caribbean food
It is
since.
not that bad.
I would have her eat my mama's oxtails because they're the best. And
Can I
rice
ask
and
what that's made of?
peas. Ox's tail.
It's really an ox's tail.
I'm just so tired.
Bye. We'll see you later, pumpkin.
You know what? Actually, I would go. Let's do something because it's delicious.
I didn't know an
like I
ox's
don't.
tail had
You've
meat in
never
it.
had.
I thought it was just
oxtails
hairs, like a horse's tail.
Why on earth, bitch, would we be sitting
I
at
ain't
the
never
table?
seen no fucking ox
No,
in
I want you to
person.
think about this.
That's why I thought it
we
was
are
something
sitting
else.
at the table eating just furry tails for
No,
dinner.
that's why I thought it was something else. I thought it was like you called it oxtails, but it was really beef or something.
Like an elephant ear?
Yes, like elephant ears.
Okay,
Just
so
like
I
that.
would give her probably like some fish and festival.
Oh yeah.
Because she knows what fish is. And festival is kind of like fried dumplings.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, nigga, I know what a festival
I can
is.
eat that shit by itself.
Yeah.
My God. Or like with some oxtail, if you like put it in the gravy.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Cornmeal?
Or the like oxtails with like butter beans, rice and peas.
Ooh, I love plantains.
Oh, well. What?
She said plantains.
I personally don't like saltfish. I'm sorry. I think it's a genetic thing. My daddy he doesn't like saltfish either. I hate it. I don't like ackee either.
Ackee is the egg-looking thing, right?
The what?
It looks like an egg.
Yeah.
See,
and that's why, you know what? I think low-key I was traumatized by it. Because I thought it was egg one day and I ate it, and it was not.
It's like the same thing with boiled dumplings. I just can't do boiled dumplings.
Oh, I love boiled dumplings. Are you kidding me? Do you like curry? No, who doesn't?
No. That's a staple.
Oh God, I just don't know what's wrong with you.
What about fungi?
What?
Huh?
What about fungi?
Blendy.
It's like cornmeal. Like it's. Does anyone else know what I'm talking about fungi?
I mean, I know that wonder.
They ain't had whatever you had. I don't know what that is.
But I'm gonna try my very best to get her to at least enjoy some real oxtails or some jerk chicken. Or at least a goddamn beef patty.
Okay.
Where?
Oh, I was in Brixton yesterday because somebody told me it was the Harlem.
Yeah, somebody did tell me about that.
Also, Kid Fury, there's a little, I just thought, because I went to the British Museum today, they have a little manga section in the British Museum.
Mango?
Manga.
Manga.
Oh, manga. Okay. I was like, bitch, I got a museum for mangoes? Because you know, mangoes come in all kinds of different looks.
All kinds.
They're so good. Thank you.
Thanks, boo. Okay. So we're
What's
like
your name?
running
Oh yeah,
out of
we're
time,
gonna
so
cut it.
Nobody else can come down.
Yeah,
we have
we're
to keep
cutting
the
the
people who are
lines
in
in.
line, and then
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
What's your name?
My name is Kim.
Hi, Kim.
So my question, keeping with the Caribbean vibe, is I love all the influences, the little bits that you drop in to remind us of like that you support like dancehall and reggae artists as well. So my question is, who's your favorite? This is for you as well, Crystal. I like your accent, even though it's not. It's not great, but the effort. So mostly Kid Fury and Crystal. You must know some reggae
Probably
dancehall
not,
artists.
but okay.
We could try. So who's your favorite dancehall artist? And also, when were you going to do another day of tweeting in Just Patwa? Because that was nice.
Oh my God. I don't know what I was on. Fuck. Who? Don't let the devil use you like that. This is real ghetto, but I love Spice. I love Spice. Like everything she puts out, I'm just like. And Fight Over Man is like my favorite song because it's true. Also, you know the classics like Buju and Beanie, Patra, all those classic ones. But like, I really fuck with Spice.
Oh, girl,
Crystal?
I don't even.
Just name somebody that makes reggae music.
Sean Paul.
You did that on purpose. Like you went out of your way to name like.
I'm trying to think
the
of the
most
other one.
bougie ass reggae.
Shaba.
You could say Bob Marley
and
as well.
Shaggy.
Okay.
I've heard of those names too.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, boo. Now,
What's
y'all
your
know
name?
I was not gonna
You
know.
could have named. You could have said Rihanna. Shit.
Rihanna is not no damn dance
She was
artist.
once almost like a quarter of a
Pon de
dance
Replay
hall
do not
artist.
count.
Music of the Sun Rays or whatever. That was kind of reggae.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Hi.
Hi. I was like raised in North America way. I'm from Bermuda.
All right.
You from Bermuda?
Yeah, Bermuda.
It's not the triangle. She's not missing. What
Yeah.
it was like? She's not. It's a
You
place.
did not know that I was gonna ask.
Okay.
I mean, I might was, but still.
Right.
Triangle and Rio. Don't believe the hype.
Okay.
Okay, my question is, I'm a big lover of 90s TV. I know Kid Fury likes 90s TV as well. So in rating of slayage, how would you rank Clarissa, Alex Mack, or Shelby Woo?
Who's Shelby Woo?
You don't remember? Shelby Woo was like. She was a detective, or she was.
She was a little nosy girl, you know, in everyone's business. The police were incompetent, so
I don't remember Shelby Woo, but I
That's
remember.
because she wasn't white, and so she only got a little. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, the Asian.
She was Asian, yeah.
Right. So I didn't never really watch her show. I don't know, but I remember Clarissa could transform into that goose shit.
That was Alex Mack.
Oh, right, Alex Mack. Alex Mack could turn into a Capri Sun pouch whenever she wanted to and slide her ass all around into offices and shit. I thought that was dope.
I'm gonna say Alex Mack, Shelby, and then Clarissa. Actually, I'm gonna say Alex Mack, Clarissa. No, Alex Mack, Shelby, and then everything else that came on TV, and then Clarissa was whack.
She had a pet alligator, yo. Like, come on.
Like many other white folk, probably. Who the fuck?
I mean, I'll let you substitute her for Sabrina if you want another, Melissa.
I did like Sabrina.
I did like Sabrina.
I did like Sabrina.
Clarissa, it just kind of seemed like her and her brother got away with too much white people shit. And Sabrina's aunties, the witches, they wasn't really with the bullshit. And that cat wasn't either. Salem didn't ever put up with Sabrina's shit.
Fun.
Yeah,
I did like Sabrina.
Yeah.
Clarissa, I just remember that she would always write her name backwards or whatever and then spin it around. It was just like...
She was all right.
It was like the first That's So Raven, but not funny to me.
Did y'all get Blossom over here?
Yeah. Oh, Blossom
was better than Clarissa.
Blossom was the shit.
She was way better. Blossom at 6.
You wouldn't like the hats. Come on. You had a flower hat.
All that. Yeah, she was dope. So, thanks. Hi.
Hi, I'm Chantal from Philly.
What are all these Americans doing? This is so dope.
Brad down to breast. I'm from Philly. She didn't even waste any time.
Right.
Loud and proud.
So my question is about the making of the show. I know there was a listener letter like way back about how you guys designed the show, but I don't think this part was addressed. Since you guys are friends, when it comes to the hot topics section, do you avoid talking about things that are happening when you're watching shows and stuff so that when it's time to record the podcast, it's like more organic or? Usually.
Yeah, we don't really talk about like reality TV garbage or whatever the fuck when it airs.
Like even when you're watching shows together?
We rarely watch stuff together. It was really just the VMAs, and most of the VMAs was him falling out and muting the TV every 30 seconds because he didn't want to hear Miley Cyrus's mouth no more, which is valid. So, but we don't typically watch. We live separately, so we don't really.
Usually, the stuff that we watched on TV together will be stuff that we don't talk about on the show. Like we did talk about Married to Medicine randomly recently,
which was good. I didn't think that anybody over here really got it, but I was all into that.
Yeah, Married to Medicine is it's good old American garbage.
Yeah, but and then we also don't really even talk. Well, I guess we are so wrapped up in the fact that we have, like bills and life is hard that we don't even really
I don't really talk to anybody about celebrity gossip or anything else. Honestly, it's not something that comes up other than the show. I guess because once you start getting paid to gossip about people, you really don't want to do it for free. So it just doesn't come up. It doesn't. What?
Honestly, I don't even really look at the headlines until like Wednesday morning these days. Because it's the same shit. Chris Brown is chasing Karrueche around and still doing drugs. Justin Bieber is fucking crazy. Miley Cyrus wants to fuck everybody and be pansexual or whatever. And it's like Serena Williams can't lose anything. Britney Spears is an android. The news is always the same thing.
Yeah.
It's, so it's like Wednesday mornings I'll get up and I'll scroll through all of the stuff and it's just like, okay, I pick the ones that are like craziest or the things that I know people are probably going to want to hear us talk about, and then we just go from there.
Yeah. So I really don't have interest in celebrities' lives anymore the way I used to. Like the more we talk about them every week, the more you realize that celebrities are human as fuck and just tired as hell. and being rich and famous does not make them any smarter. So
damn sure don't.
It's the same shit all the time. But yeah, so I hope that answered your question.
It doesn't make it any less fun to laugh at them though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, boo.
No problem. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Marshala.
I love the names out here.
You know you pronounced that for the first time? Ever? No one else can usually do that, so thank you.
Really?
Yes.
Thanks.
Wow.
Okay. I just want it to be known that it was not me at all who did a horrible accent today. Because they were all worried that it was going to be me.
It's okay, we like it. So just bear in mind, I have a slight speech impediment, so this could take a while. So
That's
bear
fine.
with me. So, you know we've got like Dormtainment and they've got the, so is it 6 Guys, 1 Car thing? Or that thing. So imagine if Comedy Central, Adult Swim said, we're going to give you guys a cartoon, it's going to be kind of like the Boondocks, and it's animated, and you're kind of like superheroes. And the premise is every single time you guys walk on the screen, like Chris walks on screen, Kid Fury walks on screen, you have your own theme tune, but it's a pre-existing song. What song would that be?
Oh, this is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Electric Lady by Janelle Monáe.
Oh, yeah.
I love that song. Solange is on the background vocals, and every time I play that, I just feel like a black girl who can do anything. So
Same.
That's my superhero song, definitely. I didn't even have to think about that.
The Baddest Bitch by Trina.
It would
Classic.
be. It fucking would be.
When that shit starts, dump. Like, it's like, that's intro music. Like, come on. I want them to play that at my funeral.
Hey guys, so unfortunately that is where the audio ends from the London show. Sorry that we didn't get it all captured for you guys, but this is all kind of last minute and everything. And to that effect, I'm really not sure if we'll be back next week or not. It just kind of remains to be seen. But I do want to thank everybody for listening and your continued support of the show. Don't forget, Black Jesus airs every Friday on Adult Swim. That comes from the creator of the Boondocks, Aaron Magruder, of course. 11